Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Joy of Stick. Stickhead here with your Atari ST gaming channel. Today we are playing Robocop 2. I included Robocop in my top 10 Atari ST film license games list. Link to that video down below if you haven't watched it. But in the comment sections of that list, lots of people have been recommending games, so I've kind of been working my way through them to see what they're like. And this is one of the games that was recommended. Now, I have played Robocop 2. In fact, I played it back in the day. I don't remember enjoying it very much, which is why it didn't feature on the list. And I'm pretty sure I've played it since, and again, don't really remember enjoying it then either. But since, I've played games like Navy SEALs, and I've really enjoyed that. And Total Recall wasn't brilliant, but still managed to find some fun in it. So I thought it's about time we revisit this one and see if people are right, see if it does deserve to be on the top 10 film game list. Now, Robocop 2 was a 1990 movie directed by Irving Kershner, which I didn't realise, who obviously famously was George Lucas's mentor and directed Empire Strikes Back. Here, obviously, Robocop 2 is a bit of a sequel to a classic, and the sequel film is a bit rubbish, really, in comparison. The original just had fantastic themes, you know, what it means to be human at the cost of being a good cop in a corrupt society, the difference between obeying the law or following your moral compass, and also, you know, Paul Verhoeven's brilliant portrayal of the excesses of a capitalist dystopia. Just a great film. But the second film, definitely not as memorable or as enjoyable, really. It's got some things that are good about it. It definitely tries to live up to the billing. You know, themes of like unchecked corporate greed, privatization of public services and things, namely healthcare and policing. But the overall, I don't know, feel of the movie doesn't quite hit the same highs, really. And I don't remember a ton about it, I suppose. But I know they want to create more Robocops because, you know, Robocop's awesome. So we need more police like that. But every time they resurrect somebody in like the android body, if you like, it kind of rebels against it, rejects it, and ends up committing suicide. So they come to the conclusion that because Murphy is his name, isn't it? Murphy is a Christian. Somehow suicide isn't an option for him, or something I seem to remember in the film. But anyway, because they're struggling to find a good host that will be able to cope with being resurrected as half robot, what they end up doing is recruiting a criminal mind and using that because, you know, power hungry, and of course they want to be immortal. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Anyway, the ST game came out in 1991, again, by Ocean. And you can see here it's a special effects game, code by Keith Robinson. So he did, what did he do? Caped Crusader, Batman, Caped Crusader, Untouchables, which we played recently and enjoyed. So, yeah, should we dive in? Should we have a go? Let's do this. Okay, level 1, the River Rouge Industrial Complex. 1, destroy the drugs laboratory. 2, arrest all lab technicians. 3, hold female for questioning. What, just any female? 4, collect any nuke found. Nuke is the name of the drug that they're producing in this factory. Okay, here we go. Alright. Whoa, hello. Okay, so I can duck the bullets, even though they don't necessarily travel at a height above my person. Okay, awful lot of enemies here. I'm not... Punch the box, okay. Is that... What was that? That was a T, which has given me T-shaped fire? Okay, alright, there's some nuke up there, so we need to get up there. Now, how are we doing for health? Seems like a nice crossfire, doesn't it? Have we got... No, we haven't got unlimited ammo. I've now run out of tea. That looks like a clock there to the top left, so I'm guessing that's extra time. That might be good to get. Right, is that nuke? No, I think this is baby food. I think that gives me more power. Oh, I've completely run out of ammo. So I can't fire at all now. That's something. But I've got S, which is... Oh! I think I just killed a scientist. That's probably a bad thing. I don't imagine Robocop wants to kill people who are standing there unarmed with their hands up. But hey, can't have everything, can we? What were the prime directives again? I've forgotten. I think it's walk right and shoot the bad guys. I think that was one of them. Okay, we've got to jump. How did I jump? Okay. Oh, no, that's not going to be good, is it? So up and fire, jumps. Controls are a bit weird. So obviously left and right walks left and right. And then while you're walking left and right, you can aim diagonally, so which is quite nice. You can walk and aim diagonally at the same time. But then to duck, you've got to stop and press down. And then when you press left and right, it doesn't walk. So you actually have to press up again in order to then continue to walk. Obviously up and down activates the lifts. I don't think it's a terrible control scheme. It just might take a bit of getting used to. Not sure why the bullet missed him then. Did you see that? So we might have some collision detection issues. Right, let's get... Although my power's not that low actually. Bullets don't seem to hurt me too much. It makes sense. I am armoured. Is it because you need to hit them in the torso to kill them? And like, if the bullet's in line with their legs, it doesn't hit them maybe? Okay, I control this, that's cool. So, oh, blimey. Instant death there. Never mind how much health you've got left. You got crushed. Okay, we don't need health. Let's leave that. I mean, so far, so ocean, really. It's a very oceany... I've come up to this dead end again. Can I get up to that bit? I don't think I can I? There isn't another lift at this end. I wouldn't mind getting that clock. Mind you, I've got 5 minutes and 26 seconds. Not that I know how big this level is, so... That feels quite nice, like the ducking to dodge the enemy fire and then turning to take them out. Alright, can I get here? No. I don't know how to get off this thing now. It seems like it's... Oh no, it's just going to go up. Up to this point, no matter what. Okay, there's a crusher. Let's jump that. No. Whoa. Okay, that's a big fall. Wow, is that it? Blimey. We did not do very well. Okay, let's try again. Let's see if we can get a bit further. It seems like enemies just keep spawning, so there's no point sticking around to kill them all, is there? We may as well... Alright, I don't want to stand here and get mortared to death. But shooting doesn't kill the boxes, so I have to. Okay. Right, we've got to go up there to get the nuke, because that's the whole idea. Let's try and conserve a bit of ammo. Obviously, we don't want to let the guys up there just continually kill me. Okay, that's a bit of nuke. Alright. You can see there on Robocop's tits at the bottom, it says nuke 10%. So there's another one. Right, don't shoot the scientist. I wonder what the purpose of the scientists are. Because I tried to drop down to the platform to, I don't know, rescue the scientist. Is that what we're doing? Let's try that. Maybe they're working on this drug. Did I just push him to his death? Maybe. Mate, get a life. But yeah, I think we're rescuing the scientists. I'll assume that anyway. That could be my headcanon. Oh, I did it again! Don't fall again! Oh, exactly the same place. That's so irritating. Why would you put something like that in your game? Come on. Unless you hate video game players. Alright. See, there, I'm sure my bullet at least overlapped the legs of that sprite. But it didn't register. Right, I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to soak up the bullets. Shoot the enemies when I can. Not bothering to stick around. Because, like I say, they do seem to just infinitely spawn. Alright, so this time we jump. Oh, okay. Seems like our robot cop does not like heights. Alright, so that jumping section seems a bit irritating. Yeah, mainly because it's up and fire to jump. Not just up or fire. So it's a bit cumbersome. Hey ho, we'll keep trying. So it seems like some of the enemies you kill stay dead. But then the running ones just keep coming. Okay, good. The arrows are there to help me. There's some more nuke. We know that's a platform because of the barrel there. Okay. Now we don't know where to go. This way. And we jump. Okay. And then where next? The pipe down? Does that mean there's another platform here? Yes. Okay. Ooh, let's not get zapped. Are these enemies going to keep coming while they're... Oh. Is it best just to walk, do we think? Maybe. Let's just walk. No, that probably wasn't the best timing. Okay. Alright, we're making progress. This is feeling good. Let's see if we can take you out, because I'll... No, I don't think I can. Not from here, anyway. I just don't want to accidentally shoot the scientist. There we go. Okay, I'm guessing this is another... Where's his mortars going? Okay, can I take him out? I can. Okay, that's good. Alright. So yeah, obviously these are conveyors that push you in a certain direction. My health's getting a bit interesting. Let's go and get that scientist. Which way? Oh, great. Okay. Can I jump from that platform? Maybe. Yeah, because of the up fire jumping control. It's just, you can't quite jump when you want to. And if you've got to turn before you jump, that adds a whole nother layer of annoyance. I shot him. So there you go, trying to press up and fire to jump. And I just shot him. But hey, those are the limitations of having a single fire button, right? It's the way it rolls sometimes. Awesome. And 3? What's 3? Oh, I see, like a 3-way fire. Clearly shooting you, by the way. Alright, now the camera's there. Okay, we got you. We got you. Oh, come on. Do you remember that part of the movie where Robocop's jumping, leaping from platform to platform? No, me neither. Oh, I didn't even see there was a gap in the platform there. Alright, I guess we do the jump again. Oh. Why would you put such narrow platforms like that in the game where you know Robocop can barely jump in this game? Alright, we're running out of ammo here. You just run around down there and I'll run up here. How about that? Okay, this time I see the gap in the platform. Alright, that... Oh, maybe it was one of those, like a disappearing platform. A collapsing platform. Yeah, I think it was. Well, that's annoying. I don't know, something about this is reminding me of early 3D platforms. Or like first-person shooters that have platforming parts to them. Just like your character isn't set up for jumping and agility, so why have these sections in the game at all? See, look, straight through his legs, straight through his crotch. Annoying. And you can't shoot when you're jumping because, you know, Robocop things. Right, I saw the drop that time. How are we doing for... What? There's some nuke. Okay, we're at 40% nuke. That's good. I have no idea where I need to go now, though. I seem to be at a bit of a dead end. Have I missed something? Okay, dropping down here should be new. Get some energy, always good. And we're at full power again, which is nice. We are quite low on time, though. Can I go in here? I can. That unfortunately doesn't give me any more time. T? What was T? T-shot. I don't seem to have any, though. Alright, spinning blades of doom. I'm guessing we need to avoid. That's gone round that way, so let's... Oh, I was about to say, let's take advantage of that by moving quickly. Right, we do need the time. How much time does that afford me? Ooh, quite a bit. It's still ticking up. Okay, now we've got 3 minutes. Ow. Wow, that's a single hit death. Oh my word, that's cheap. Ocean, how could you? One touch. I thought, I might drain my health a little bit. Nope. Game over, Mr. Robocop. Okay. Right, I have found the manual, so I'm going to have a little look at the manual, see if we can pick up any hints or tips. And then we'll... what will we do? Maybe we'll have another go. Let's see. Alright, scenario. Foreboding, futuristic skyscrapers soar into the polluted grey sky, decay and decline. This is the decadent city of Detroit in the near future, a city that is slowly crumbling into ruin. Yeah, alright, story. We don't really need story, do we? Controls, I think we figured out all of those. Thank you. Gameplay, test your skill and coolness. Ah, see, that's the problem. Not enough coolness under fire. Wage war against mobsters hell-bent on destruction. Through the dangerous shadows of an old abandoned warehouse, you negotiate tricky obstacles in your fight against the totally addictive narcotic nuke. Is this gameplay? Or is this more story? Come on, get to the point. Let's see, still story really. I suppose it's a bit of gameplay. It's telling you you can hone your weapon systems, blah, blah, blah. Alright, this is kind of stuff we figured out. There's an energy can. I tell you what, we just read the hints and tips and we move on. Find energy before your current supply runs out. Thanks. Locate and collect a percentage of nuke canisters, but be careful of weak floors. Now you tell me. Leaky pipes and especially the bazooka man, as he is potentially lethal. It's more the spinning cogs of death that were lethal. Rescue Amiga or arrest ST all the unarmed civilians. Why is it different on the Amiga than the ST? Rescue on the Amiga and arrest on the ST. Okay. You'll be rewarded with an extra life. Wow, I guess that's awarded at the end of the level. Completion of a puzzle section will gain you extra game credit, and a good score on the firing range increases your chances in the following section. We didn't even get that far. And I think we're in. I think that's it. I don't think there's a lot else. Okay. All right. Nothing particularly there to help us. We've just got to get good, as the youth would say. Okay. Let's just go. Right. Let's see if we can at least get a little bit further. I mean, we're not going to get further, I take it. Is that the bazooka man? Because he is annihilating my health. See, I'm not a fan of these games that just chuck enemies at you constantly, making it pretty much impossible to avoid taking damage. This constant little chip, chip, chip of damage. I don't like it. I like games where you can be, you know, you're rewarded with your precision by not losing any health. With a game like this, it's just like, you know, I'm going to take damage anyway, so I may as well just plough ahead. What's the point in being really skillful and avoiding all damage? Okay, we're careful here. I'm not shooting left, even though there's an enemy there. Okay, carefully hit the box. They take 3 hits. Okay, that's us arresting people, by the way. Not pushing him off the platform to his doom. Promise. Alright, we've got some more time there. That's good. Oh, I shot that civilian again. Oh, terrible. Okay, alright, this is the annoying bit. Okay, some more nuke. Oh, I can't remember where the platforms are. It's got to be this way, hasn't it? And it's this way. Okay, we did it again. Phew. Okay, we're going to wait for an upshot, and then we're going to go through. I don't know if this is the best way to do it, but hey, at least these aren't instant death. Hey, why would you make that cog instant death? What a bizarre design choice that is. They've obviously play tested the game and thought, oh, it's too easy. Let's put that in. That'll slow the players down. Alright, let's not kill that civilian this time. We can kill you, can't we? Yeah, okay. This time, we save the civilian. Look, I can't even jump on this one platform. Robocop, you suck. Oh, we saved him. Yes! There's not much point, really, because I think it said you need all of the civilians to get the extra life. So at this point, I may as well just mow them down. But hey. Okay, time. Right, we've got so much time this time. Right, we've got to get through this box quick. Right, I don't like the way you can't shoot those unless the camera's moved up. That seems a bit silly. I think if I can see his ankles, I can shoot his ankles. Words to live by there. Like this guy, look, can't kill him. Move the camera up, and he's a dead man. Is that a different sprite? Oh, I forgot about the disappearing platform. It seemed like that guy that was up there to the top right just now was a different sprite. Oh, what if that was a civilian? That wasn't very Robocop of it, was it? Oh, another disappearing platform. Okay, how are we doing? We're alright for life, not too bad. Come on now. Yeah, I tell you what, it's the jumping sections that are going to destroy the fun of this game for me, I think. Everything else is alright. Like I said, I don't like the infinitely respawning enemies. They're quite annoying. But we can cope with those. we're back to normal fire now. Oh, no, I do want to come down here. Yeah, but what I want to do is kill the mortar guy first, because this hurts, like standing there taking a beating. Alright, there's a nuke up there. Oh, I've missed the nuke, haven't I? So you do want to jump over that thing so you can get the nuke. I don't know how to get back there. Does that mean I can't complete this level now? Not sure. Alright. Spinning wheel of death time. No, I jumped into it. I thought it was going to keep going up. Irritating. Alright, at least I've got another life at least. Where are my lives? Okay, down the middle of the screen. I can see I've got 2 left. Where's that going to go? Is it coming down? Is there any way of knowing which way that spinning wheel of death is actually going to go? 1 life left. See, I think when you get to the spinning wheel of death section, just stop the enemies from spawning for a second. Don't you think? Alright, you're coming back down. And I can't jump up there. So I've got no choice but to run away. Okay, now I can proceed. I can't kill you. Or can I? Nope. Okay, we jump up here. Oh, there's another one coming. But, oh, yeah. Jumping awkwardly when spinning wheels of death are all around. Nuke. What? This is so harsh. What on earth are you supposed to do? Give up. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Oh, I so want to get past the spinning wheels of doom, though. Definitely a game to come back to, I think. I can see why people like it, but there's just some silly design decisions. Robocop's still a bit awkward to control. He's got a few more moves in his arsenal than he had in the original. But why have they added jumpy platform sections? That's not what Robocop's known for. Why would you do that? Okay, let's see what the magazine said, shall we? So, SD Action, in February of 1991, they gave it 88%. Very high score, very respectable. Sorry, I'm just listening to the music. Or lack of music. Did the game glitch out? It was just doing weird duff sounds. Anyway, yeah, so as I say, SD Action said, I didn't think that much of the first Robocop conversion, so I awaited for Robocop 2 with bated breath. I'm glad to say that I was not let down. Special Effects have managed to create a game that's not too difficult to get into, but keeps you coming back for one more go. The sprites are nicely animated and the backdrops are colourful and well detailed. A nice updated version of the original title music plays at the start of the game, and some well applied sound effects add that little touch of atmosphere. My only small gripe is the collision detection. Occasionally, when you are shooting at an elevated angle, the bullets seem to go straight through the intended target. That's exactly what I found as well. I'm glad it's not just me. Causing multiple problems when being attacked from all sides. I think we can allow for one slight error in many months of dedicated programming, don't you? No. That's far too reasonable. No, we can't. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Nice to have that corroborated, if you will. SD format. Neil Jackson in February 1991 gave it 84%. So a little bit lower, but still a pretty respectable score. And he says, Robocop 2 is tough, tougher than is perhaps necessary, but not unbeatable. Too high a level of difficulty on the first stage makes it frustrating, but not unattractive. The desire to continue and win through surpasses the desire to switch off and do something easier, and that's the mark of a good game. I kind of agree with that. I'm annoyed by the spinning cogs of doom, but I'm not put off by them. I think I will continue to play and see if I can get to the next level. Buy it and you'll be swearing, throwing the joystick around. Don't worry, I will never throw you, precious Zipstick. Missing your tea and staying up into the night, but you'll love every minute of it. Your move, creep. Yeah, nice. Okay, let's see what else we got. Oh, Ace gave it 800 squabble flabs out of 1,000. What do they say? Despite the fact that you have to start... See, this is wrong. You have to start from the beginning of your current level each time Robo conks out. That's not true. When we went through the door and died, we started back at the door. So naughty. But as you play through the game, you may well find yourself thinking, isn't the opening scene at River Rouge Complex somehow reminiscent of the warehouse level in Untouchables or the Axis chemical plant in Batman? Aren't the deadly droplets of fermenting beer in the brewery exactly the same as the deadly droplets of acid in, again, Batman? Aren't the guys on motor... It's very funny, isn't it? I did say when I was playing, it feels very Ocean. And Ocean did kind of reuse these things again and again, with success, to be fair. A lot of these platform games are either decent or decent to good. But yeah, still, there is something a bit Batman about it, a bit Untouchables about it. In short, should it really be so easy to imagine Robocop being replaced by Batman, Sly Spy, Arnie, Elliot Ness, or any of Ocean's recent movie heroes? And that's it. And that's why you've got these platforming sections, isn't it? Because that's Ocean, and that's what they do. They make these platform shooting games, even though it doesn't make any sense for Robocop to be leaping around platforms. What else do they say? Anything else interesting? Robocop's animation is excellent. It was pretty good. Although all the characters are smaller than in the Amiga version, they move more naturally in this version. Now that's interesting. It's not often us ST game players get a better version than the Amiga, so you have to let me know if you've played the Amiga version. Is that true? Robocop cannot fire directly upwards and must take time out to punch open packing cases. Yeah, I did find those two things a bit annoying. More attention must be paid to go in the right way, since too long a fall will kill Robo. Indeed. And last of all, we've got ST User in their March 91 issue. They gave it 78. Law of diminishing returns here. These reviews seem to get worse and worse. But this is interesting. They give it 78%, but then the opening line here of this summing up section, Robocop 2 is a cracker. You give crackers 78% now, apparently. If you're into platform games, then you'll love it. The action is varied enough to keep you coming back time and time again. Some people will doubtless complain that the action is perhaps a little too difficult, but any games player worth his or her salt will soon learn what's what. As film tie-ins go, Robocop is certainly one of the best around. The graphics are well defined and the sound accompanies the action nicely. All in all, Robocop 2 is a first-class game that keeps you occupied for hours. Right, in my notes it says 78%. I need to find the review again. I've just got a little snippet here to read from. I need to look at the review again, because that doesn't sound like a 78% review, does it? So let's see, ST User. Yep, yep, they gave it 78% and yet said it's a cracker. It'll keep you occupied for hours, it's first class. Bizarre. Maybe Ocean didn't quite pay them enough money to pay for the really high review scores. Weird. Okay, so that's Robocop 2. I did quite like it, and I enjoyed it more than I remember enjoying it. I think I was probably put off by the difficulty before, and the one-hit kills of the Crushers and the Wheels of Doom. What a bizarre choice. Crushers, maybe. Wheels of Doom, surely they can just drain your health quite quickly, so you want to avoid them. And fiddly jumping mechanics in a Robocop game. Come on. So actually, I think about 78%, maybe low 80s, is probably a bit fair for this game. Anyway, you let me what you think. Do you like Robocop 2? Do you think it's better than the original? Did you play the Amiga version? Was the reviewer right? Is the ST version smoother to play? Please let me know. Love to hear your opinions in the comments. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you next time.